God bless the stream, all those who watch, lurk, and catch that replay. Jesus loves you, every single one of you, and so do I. Welcome to Nez Studios. Tonight we're going to continue and hopefully finish or get a lot closer to finishing the portrait of our good friend, handicapped traveler, Dan, his late wife, Kathie. So, we're doing this for Dan and for Kathie. So, if you'll just give me a few, we are listening to my good friend Floyd Bingo. Well, 351 Cleveland. Hey, Cleveland, how you doing? There's Wisconsin Greg. Hi. I'm just kind of trying to set this up so I can see what I'm doing. This has been a long time coming. Well, there's Bobby. Hi, Bobby. If you guys in blue want to drop your links at any time, you feel free to do that. How you doing, Bobby? Thank you for coming in, 351 Cleveland. Thank you, Wisconsin. Thank you, Miss Bobby. I gotta put in my thinner here. We're getting the oils out tonight. All right, since I don't have a super big table to work on, I kind of got to organize a little bit. How is everybody doing? Oh, you had blood work today. I'm so sorry you had to get poked with needles. That's no fun. I certainly know what that feels like. Well, prayers for you, Bobby. I hope whatever's going on, that whatever the test results come back are of a positive, good nature, not a positive, oh my God, you've got something kind of nature. So, all right. I'm just kind of moving the picture around that I'm working from, getting her face in view here. I had to zoom in real good on the computer here so I can see her face. Yeah, the painting is actually bigger than the table I have to work on. And I may not have a great, big, huge light, but we'll do what we can do. So I've notified and talked to Handicapped Traveler. It might be a little late for him, so if he can't make it and be here tonight for all of this, then, that's okay. I will let him know how it goes, and I'll certainly show him my progress or the alleged finished result. I really not going to call it finished until he sees it for himself. So, all right, there we go. I'm trying to give you a view and give me room. Well, there's King Steve-O. Hey, well, everybody, all you ladies, there's King Steve-O, the sexy and provocative. My other friend in Michigan besides my bestie Bobby. King Steve-O. How you doing, hot stuff? What's happening? Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, shake it, baby. Shake it, don't break it. You break that, then you gotta buy it. So. You break it, you bought it. Okay. Well, this has certainly been dry for a long enough time. So next things next, we're going to, this is all dry paint on here. I need to mix up some lighter colors for the skin on her face. It's not going to be exactly matching the photograph, but I think my impression of Miss Kathie is still going to turn out very well in the end. Oh, happy as a clam. Well, that's wonderful, King Steve-O. I'm so glad. it was quite a day. I didn't choke someone at the food pantry award. Some lady who was working there was not very nice, and Miss Diana kind of had a behavior over this one very inconsiderate worker's words and attitude. And I ended up talking to the gentleman who's the top of the pyramid as far as the food pantry people are concerned. It was just a matter of some lady who really shouldn't be dealing with the public, let alone trying to deal with people who are special needs, and sometimes, especially people on the autism spectrum that are prone to have certain behaviors. Bobby knows exactly what I'm talking about. Many of you do. Well, this lady just acted like a rude, inconsiderate, uneducated, not very nice person. And so hopefully maybe that lady will find something else to do to help people in need. It's be terrible to the people who come there. So exactly. So yeah, it was not a very I maintained I didn't go off like the 4th of July. I didn't choke anybody. I had to show my restraint, and I did. Thank you, Jesus, that I choke someone today, because I wanted to. This was at the food pantry, Bobby. I'll tell you more about it later. I don't want to get triggered and relive earlier today. But yeah, I ended up talking to, had to be her boss, boss of everybody there. So I believe it will be handled and dealt with, and so I did. Oh boy, I was displeased with the treatment. You know, so there was no reason to be treated that way. Everybody else there was nice, but this lady was just lovely. She was so lovely. She could give herself a round of applause. So, yeah. Who knows, Bobby? Who knows? I don't know. But, there's if you're going to be volunteering or working in a place with the public, and you're going to encounter special needs people, you're going to encounter people on the spectrum and people with kids on the spectrum. And there's just things you say and things you don't say, things you do and things you don't do. You try to accommodate people the best way you can. And this lady, she was just concerned that, she couldn't be bothered for anything else to be helpful. Uh, and well, so I just talked to her boss, her supervisor, whoever that was. He came up to me. I didn't search him out. All I did was ask, what is this lady's name, please? Because I was certainly thinking I was going to have to make a phone call, and I still might. So it was ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. You should be happy to help people out, not have an attitude of contempt. That's the word I'm using. She was being very contemptuous, and I did not appreciate it. So, other than that, let's get all that ugliness out of our minds and prepare to mix some colors here. And like I said, this is for handicapped traveler. This is the crazy people were out today, King Steve. You got that right. Some of them are probably lurking on the tubes still too. Some of them might even be lurking the streams. Of that, I'm sure. Oh, goodness. But that's okay. That's behind us, and we're moving. Exactly, Bobby. Exactly. Bobby, you and King Steve-O need to get together and have one of those delicious deep fried tacos that we all like to have. Steve-O knows where to get them. And enjoy some dispensary products and stuff, Yeah, I know, King Steve-O. Okay. Well, I hope, other than that, everybody else had a wonderful day. Got a lot of nice things at the pantry, lots of good produce. I know. Is somebody somewhere trying to tell you something, Steve-O? You gotta wonder. No such thing as coinky dinks, you know. There's dinks, but there's no coinky dink. So, clams, tacos, and dinks. There you go. There's your words of the day. Alrighty. I almost feel like I should take that lampshade off. I might do that. Just chill with me just a moment here. I'm going to see if it helps to move the lampshade off, if I can. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to be here for a little while. I'll get as far as I can tonight. If I can't do everything tonight, then I'm not going to cry about it. We'll take as much time as we need to, but I don't really have that much more to do. But I don't want to rush through it. I want to still do a good job. Okay, well, I guess there's no such thing as pulling the lampshade off, so we'll make do with what we got. So, okay. Oh, yeah. There's no doing that. Let me get my palette knife and we will get started. Well, this ain't a palette knife, but it's an emery board, but that'll do. That'll be all right. Hello, Face the Ace. How are you? Good to see you. Don't mind me. I had to restrain myself. I was just telling everybody, Face the Ace, that I had a bit of a nasty encounter with well, it didn't get totally nasty, but the lady I was dealing with was really rather nasty. So prayers for that lady, that she learns how to treat people better, especially if you're working at a food pantry. Now, come on. It was an air of contempt. Other than that, I'm doing great, Face the Ace. Like Bobby was saying, maybe it was somebody who was doing community service. Oh, I just heard from that small pepper, Johnny Small Pepper. Okay, good. I thought I was in trouble with Mr. Pepper, and I'm not, so that's good. But the day's not over yet. He might find some reason to be upset with me. What do? I make people mad. That's what I do. She should just be happy, maintained, and I did not have a behavior, so that was good. My daughter's one thing. You provoke me to a behavior, that's a whole nother situation right there. But we maintained. We're okay. Bobby, I know you know what I'm talking about. But thank everybody for coming by. I appreciate it. This might not be the most exciting stream in the world, but hey, I'm glad you guys are here, and I appreciate you being here. Did John P. come in? Well, hello, John. How are you, my Portuguese friend? What's going on? Shout out to that Johnny Small Pepper. What is he up to? I think he might be up to some kind of yard work or something. He gave me some kind of crazy reason why he couldn't be here tonight. So, oh no, that's okay. He's a busy guy with lots of things to do, and maybe in a few weeks' time, we'll get to do a stream with that Johnny, either here, there, or somewhere. So, all right, I need the appropriate brush. I did get some new fine point brushes. Well, there's nobody here for you to fight with. Bobby Floyd's not here. Johnny's not here. Billy's not here. All your men you fight with here usually are not here. So you can pick a fight with Wisconsin Greg. I'm sure if he's froggy, he'll jump. So. I don't know, Face the Ace. Whenever he's darn good and ready is when that'll be, and not 1 minute before. So, yep, I must continue on. Onward we go. Oh, okay, Wisconsin. I'm going to just button my lip. I know you can get froggy. Oh. Well, thank you, John. I do stop by your place a lot and hit the thumbs up. I just haven't had a lot of time to hang out in streams. When the young lady is awake, she certainly takes precedent above everything else. So, the evening time is the best time for me to try and accomplish things and get things done. Yeah, you've been doing all kinds of things. Well, John, I'm sorry you're going through that. But if anybody knows about going through that kind of thing, that would be me, sir. So I can certainly relate. But the best thing to do is just ignore them and keep doing what you do. And, some people are just sad and pathetic, and they do horrible things to people for entertainment or whatever their motivation may be. And you really just got to pray for them and just carry on and do your thing, That's really the best advice I can give concerning those difficult people in life, especially on the tubes. That's right. Yeah, my mother would say, "Oh, they're just jealous." And I think she was right. I'm not saying that, "Oh, I'm so much better." I'm not saying that, but I mean jealous that if you have joy and happiness, there are people that don't, and they are jealous of that. Learn the song, Floyd. We'll get there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So if you can't stick around, I know it's the middle of the week. People got things to do and places to be and sleep to get. It is nighttime here, so. He ain't heaven. He's my brother. Thank you all for being here. Yet we need to add a little warmth. We've got the shadowing down. We just need to warm her up a little bit. Oh, Bobby John P. is our friend in Portugal. And he's an artist as well. And he is also musical. And he's a sky watcher. And he likes cryptids and Sasquatch and aliens and all that stuff too. John's a real sweet guy. Well, of course, John. You wouldn't be you if you didn't. So. When there is no return, we're on our way to there. Why not share? Thank you, everybody, for being here again. If you are in blue, feel free to put your link in the chat. It's weird. I see everybody is just in white, not in blue, but all my wrenches, I don't see your wrenches, but I see you have that little blue shield. I can still tell who my moderators are, but yeah, you guys aren't showing up in blue. Just the little blue shield. Okay, very good. I'm sorry if you can't quite see everything, and I've got to do it this way. I don't really have a big enough table yet to negotiate all this. But that's okay. We're making do with what we got. That's what life is you're making do with what you got. Got to add some warmth to this dear lady's face. Oh, cool, Bobby. When was that? Did you tell me about that? Is that something you never told me about? I never knew you had an experience like that, Bobby, unless I'm senile and you told me and I forgot. Which could very well be. I might be Suffering from old timers here. So, oh God. Okay, no, we don't need that right now. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're welcome, Floyd. Floyd, I think, is out getting some marijuana. Spoke to him a little while ago. I hope he is. Yeah, I don't remember you telling me about that. That doesn't mean that you didn't. I just can't recall that right now. What? Tell me more about it, Bobby. I'm sure John P. would love to hear your encounter, your experience. And I love to do that, Bobby. I love to listen to people talk about their experiences with things such as that. You know, everybody can't be a liar, and I totally believe there's a lot of things going on that people encounter and experience, and that if you don't experience it for yourself, you have no point of reference, and it's easy to dismiss people. But be careful doing that, because, you know, when it happens to you and you want to tell somebody, then don't be surprised when people say, "Oh, whatever." No, not whatever. It's quite an experience. I've seen things, many of things in this life that most people wouldn't believe. So, well, speaking of trouble, there's Johnny Small Pepper. Hi, Johnny. Oh, here I thought you were mad at me. Oh, a lot of trouble in here. Bobby was waiting for someone to fight with, and I'm like, well, nobody's here. Billy's not here. Johnny's not here. Floyd's not here. Well, thank you, Johnny, for be sure to rattle Bobby's cage before you move on. Isn't that something, Bobby? Did you have any experience to go with that other than just seeing anything? Did you like lose any time, or did time slow down, or did you end up in a different place that you're like, well, how did we get here? You know, that happens too. People lose time. People end up somewhere. They're like, well, how in the world did we get here? And they don't remember driving there. Did I have gas? Who are you talking to, Johnny? Can you say that to a lady you barely know, Johnny? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, see, now she's getting more fleshy color in her cheeks, and that's good. I was thinking I was going to finish this tonight, but I really want to do this with as much love and care as I can. I just couldn't get to this any sooner than what I'm doing right now. So, but yes, I've already spoken to Dan, and he originally commissioned me to do this, but I ain't charging him a thing because he's been such a dear, so patient. In fact, if somebody could please grab Handicapped Traveler's link, he's not hard to find. Please, if somebody could share out his link and support his channel. He's a wonderful friend and a beautiful soul. Go show Handicapped Traveler some love. Pay no attention to my channel. So. Wisconsin! You guys should hear some of the crazy stuff that Wisconsin Greg tells me. Oh my Lord. Mum's the word, Wisconsin. I'm not airing any dirty laundry, but Wisconsin knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, everybody, for being here. The pyrite-throated singer of Dunmore, Pennsylvania. Floyd Bingo, everybody. Snitches get stitches. But please, yes, share your link out, and if somebody could grab Handicapped Traveler's link and share it out, that would be lovely. No, Floyd, you didn't say you could do it well. Yeah, okay. Oh, John P. is wondering, was trying to get information out of me as to when you'll be gracing us with your awesome live streams, Johnny. And I said, well, when the time is right and not a minute sooner. Oh, Face asked. Oh, okay. Well, we all want to know. It's not just... We all would like to know, when in the boop is Johnny going to get off his butt and get back to his people? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's see, we like to have a little bit of paint and then kind of dry brush this to blend it into the darker background. Because we can always darken over that. There we go. Very good. Very good. Now then, we're going to take a little bit of a tissue paper and just kind of dab some of it away. We don't need all of that there. We just needed a little bit there. Aww. Yeah, Bobby, you should go to John P's live stream sometime. He does a bit of sky watching, and you never know what you're going to see, you know? Signs and wonders and crazy stuff up in them there skies. Certainly. You guys still hear me? Tell me you can still hear me. You know how it likes to go out as the camera slips out of my... Well, thank you, Wisconsin, for putting Handicap Traveler's link. Thank you so much. Okay, good. Thank you. Yes. Look at the softness of her face coming out. I love it, love it, love it. All right. Yes, that appears to be the right one. Very good. So we're getting her. We've got her. See, we're getting there. We're getting there. He said her eyes were hazel. So that means I need to get little blues and greens going on to do her eyes. Thank you, Wisconsin. I appreciate it. That means I get to use my new teeny tiny paintbrushes that I got on Temu. My favorite place to get a lot of things is right on Temu. Thank you, Wisconsin. Everybody, please throw your links out there. Remember, there are people who watch the replay that aren't in blue or just are interested in having an easy way to check you out or support you. So don't forget, you can always pick up some subs just by going to somebody's stream that happens to catch the replay and watches the chat. So there's a lot of lurkers out there that like to do that. That's okay. Johnny, I'm looking forward very much to us getting back in the saddle together and getting back into the peppery swing of things with Pappy the Pod Destroyer and with 205 Wild Action, Dan the Man. Okay, I'm working on getting... I need the right brown. I need like a... no, that's crimson. I need maybe just a little bit of burnt sienna. Just a tiniest little bit. Thank you again, everybody. I appreciate it. Um, I love working by commission, and now that I'm settled into the new home of Nez Studios, I certainly have more time and opportunity to get back and doing more commissions. Please feel free, if that is interest of you, hit me up with an email. My email is in the description, and I take donations for the channel and payment for the commission work and any other purchases I sell, make jewelry and sell it too. Uh, I take that on PayPal. So the PayPal link is also in the description. If any of the moderators like to grab my links in the description and place them in the chat for anybody's convenience at any time, feel free to do that, please and thank you. Explosive Diarrhea Brown. Oh, God. Oh, a quick prayer for everybody who's going through all of that now. Oh, my goodness. Hurricanes, tornadoes, straight line winds, crazy fires, and the smoke. I don't know, Bobby, if you smelled it in Michigan. I believe you did. Steve-O was saying you guys got the smoke really bad. It didn't smell like a campfire or a forest fire would smell with burning trees. It smelled like burning rubbery electrical fire ozone kind of smell. That's what it smelled like to me. How about you? Thank you, John P., for sharing that out. Again, shout out to Handicapped Traveler. Thank you for commissioning me, having me do this, and I'm just pleased and honored to do this. And I'm sorry it took so long, and this one's on me. Dan. His name is Dan, so. Yeah, it smelled like burning wood. It didn't smell like that. For a lot of people, we're smelling the burnt plastic smell. The electrical ozone burnt smell is what a lot of people were getting, and that's what we were getting here in Ohio. So. All right, hazel is brown and green. So we're going to put a little bit of, I don't have to smear it all over. I don't want to kill the highlight that I put in her eyes. Okay. I need to get one of my very delicate little brushes. Yeah, wasn't it terrible, Bobby? Somebody had a video where they were showing an overlap of the map that showed the cloud that showed the section of the country that was getting hit with the smoke from the fires, and overlaid that with a map showing the section of the country that was getting hit with the diarrhea. And you could have laid one on top of the other, and it was just about the same. Interesting. Wonder what that's all about. Yeah. I thought that was interesting that they both were in the same area. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, Wisconsin's been sick with it. Wisconsin got hit with it. The air quality, I felt bad for people with COPD and asthma. I mean, it was bothering my eyes, and I hated the smell. I didn't have any asthma attacks or anything, but it was horrible. I didn't even like going out to take out the trash because you kind of got to walk a ways to do it. And it just, the smell got in your, not just in your nose, but in your mouth, and you could taste it, and it was nasty. Yeah, it really affected the eyes. Yeah, it was making my eyes irritated. And I was getting a little bit headachy from it. I don't know if any of you experienced that. But yeah, there was nothing good. Whatever the source of that was, it wasn't good for anybody. All right, I like where her eyes are going. I need a little more green going on in there, I would think. Please. And that's one thing I'm going to ask Handicapped Traveler about. I want to get the correct. The photo I'm working from, I have to blow it up, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of detail in her eyes. So, at least with Hazel, that's brown and green. Well, there's Photos Against Anxiety. Hi, Photos. How are you? Throw your link out there in the chat for people to come check you out and support you, Photos. Thank you for coming. I need to take a drink. I'm getting a little thirsty. We're listening to the musical stylings of Floyd Bingo, Bingo, Bingo. And he's like 2 subs away from 1K. Go show Floyd Bingo some love. He said he wasn't going to take his channel down like he always does. So maybe he'll truck on past 1K and keep going. I hope he does. All's good in the hood. Very good, Photos. Happy to hear that. Okay, I think I need... I'm going to start throwing in some lighter highlights in the hair. Thank you, everybody, for coming and being here. There you go, Photos. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. I need a darker brown. Okay, brown, gray. I need... Where's my umber? I don't need sienna. That's too red. Hey, and if you are so motivated, please share the stream out on your social media. You can title it Crazy Woman Painting, whatever you want to. That's fine. There we go. I think this is that's a little more of what I need right there. Oh, thank you, Photos. Miss Kathie is coming along very well. And anybody who's supported Handicapped Traveler over the years would remember Kathie. And I hope those that remember her would enjoy this painting as well. Ooh, ooh. Well, there's Mr. Jim Brentar. Hello, Jim Brentar. How are you, sir? What's happening? What's good in the hood, Mr. Brentar? He's like, I don't live in the hood. I don't know if you do or not, Jim. I've never been to your house. Everywhere's kind of the hood now, isn't it? How are you feeling, Mr. Brentar? Are you all right, sir? I'm ready to hand wash my Jim Brentar autographed Jim Brentar on Tour t-shirt. I got to do it gently. It's white t-shirt, and I don't want to wash out the autograph. But, you know, it could use a wash. I'll be very careful with it, Mr. Brentar. I love it. I still have it. Yes, I do. That's wonderful. I'm glad you're surviving, sir. Last dance, last chance for... Have you been getting into any of your music, Mr. Brentar? I miss not just your art, but I miss your musical stylings as well, Mr. Brentar. Yeah, it is a bit snooty, isn't it, Bobby? Jim, I had to give myself the I didn't kill someone award today because of a rude lady at the food pantry concerning my autistic daughter. So, yeah, I was a little bit triggered, but I maintained. I didn't kill anybody. Ooh, ooh. Floyd needs to learn how to sing this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Floyd did a little bit of celebration real short live stream earlier today celebrating 1K, even though he's not officially there yet. He's like 2 subs away. Push him over that limit or over that threshold. Even if you unsub him a day or two later, at least get him there so he can say he made 1K. Wisconsin, Greg, would you please put Jim Brentar's link in the stream, please, and thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Ooh, LA. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. So it feels good to be back in the saddle again. Being able to paint. Sammy, our friend Sammy Superstar, was just live again. He's still at college, and I think he graduates next year. Our young Sammy Superstar. Remember, he grew up on the tubes, hanging out with us. Dude, he's been doing live streams longer than I have. When he was like 10, 11 years old, he was out there live streaming like some kind of professional. That's true. Thank you, Wisconsin. Thank you so much. Wisconsin Greg introduced me to some other artists here on the tubes. And maybe at some point you'll get to meet a few of them. One of the ladies, I think, is in Israel. I went to her stream today. Her name's Miriam, and I hope she'll get to come by. King Steve-O, I thought you slunk out and snuck out. You like to drown the EL fudge cookies. Oh boy. Bobby and I were both eating those quite a bit, I think, when they first came out. Oh, those little elves. Speaking of elves, I wonder where that puck elf is. Alrighty. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I've really enjoyed how this has turned out. Going back to fly. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. Like I said, it might not be the most exciting night tonight, but I'm glad to finally get around to finishing this up and see how, was taking that piece of paper, just kind of blended that in very nicely. I really don't want to do much more to her face. I think now that we softened it up with some color, maybe we need to do that. Well, there's a lot of light hitting it on the other side, though, and most of the warmth is happening right where I've put it, so that's good. I don't want to screw up what I've done. Well, thank you, Wisconsin. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, where is the black? I need a little bit of black. What is this? This is probably the opposite of what I need. That's white. Okay, no. That's not what I need. I need the black. Where is it? I clean this thing out periodically. And I think little elves and gnomes come in the night and mess around with my paints and screw them all up. That's what I think. EL5. Bobby. Hello, Jorge. How are you? Good to see you. Buenos noches, Jorge. How are you? Okay. Grabbing. Well, I'm doing very well, Jorge. Thank you so much. Those little people of oh, do you remember the Saturday morning special? Oh, I'm kind of having a brain fart, Bobby. I'm not sure if I remember. But feel free to refresh our memory, would you? Shout out to our Billy in Australia. He did a premiere yesterday and today, I think, and I showed up, and he wasn't even in his own chat. So I don't know if he just didn't go in his own chat while he was there watching, or if he was working, or I don't know. But shout out to Billy, Studio 54. He's still out there. God bless Billy and his family, certainly. Thanks again, everybody, for coming. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I mean, I can tell you, but it's. I don't think there are adequate words to express that. I really do appreciate it. This is Floyd singing a song that he doesn't quite know how the melody goes, but he does it anyway. God bless him. So. Honesty. And then I try to sing along, and then I'm getting thrown off. So I'm just not going to try and do that right now. All right, now we're just putting in a little bit of the shading here. Rye toast for a snack. Well, that sounds very Jim Brentary. Got you having anything with the rye toast there, Mr. Brentary? Putting a little butter on there, or cream cheese, or something? Or is it just dry toast just for the sake of having dry toast? There could be a reason for it. Oh, and wine. Okay. Bobby says that sounds like a crappy snack. Jim Brentar, what do you have to say about that? What's wrong with wine? Nothing wrong with bread and wine. Sour cream doesn't have to be involved with everything, Bobby. I'm sure she'll disagree. There we go. Now we're getting those little shadowy areas to be more shadowy. Very good. What kind of wine, Jim? You like Johnny and you drinking like Mad Dog, or what are you doing? Have a little Manischewitz? Take what back? You're the crazy person who decided to suddenly like pineapple on their pizza after decades of having sense and saying no. Jacob's Creek Cabernet. That is a dark red wine. That's on the drier side, isn't it? Isn't it, Mr. Brentar? Thank you all for being here. Dry red. Yeah, I thought Cabernet was on the dry side of things. Yes. I can't believe you're not even having just a little morsel, a modicum, just a soupçon of some fine cheese to go with that, Mr. Brentar. But, there may be dietary restrictions involved. I don't know. Wow. I think that's happened to Johnny a few times, Bobby. He likes that wild turkey, That's what he likes to have before he eats those hot peppers. A big bowl of pork spaghetti and nice couple of belts of wild turkey. Or don't forget his signature drink that he makes with Clamato. it's a nasty drink. It's got clamato. It's got some kind of spice, hot peppers in it. And I don't know if there's like, it could be bourbon, could be beer. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's gross, but that's what he likes. So our Johnny likes to have things that make you go, yeah. That's what Johnny does. He makes you go, But on a serious note, uh, Johnny and I both like to make sure people know about the 988 suicide prevention hotline, because life is worth living. I know what it's like to deal with depression. I know many of you out there do, or know someone who does. And please, if someone's going silent or going dark, uh, check in on them. Sometimes just having a listening ear or someone to talk to can stop someone from acting rash, from hurting themselves or hurting someone else with words or actions. Be that person who takes a moment to check up on that person that has gone silent and dark. Life is a beautiful gift, and no matter how rough it gets, there are people out there to help and to listen and to point you in the right direction to get the kind of help you need, whatever you're going through. Clamato is often used in Bloody Marys. Yeah, bleh. Yeah, I hear you, Jim. I hear you. Johnny, he's a bit of a rebel. He likes that. Yeah, we keep saying, who in their right mind ever decided, hey, I'm thirsty. You know what sounds good right now is sticking some clams in a blender and drinking it, Yeah. Again, things that make you go, kind of makes you wonder. Yeah, I was never into the idea of having tomato juice with any kind of liquor in it. I was never much into tomato juice at all. I like V8, I like vegetable smoothies, but I really don't want a glass of tomato juice unless I'm cooking with it. So you throw it in your chili if you're making a big pot of chili. That's okay. That's acceptable. There's Floyd singing from our Bob Seger at 20 Paces challenge. He chose to do Fire Down Below. And as some of you may recall, I got right back at him and won that challenge by singing Kathmandu. So there's nothing wrong with white chocolate. There's cocoa butter in white chocolate, so part of the cocoa plant is involved. So technically, it still is a form of chocolate. So whether you like it or not, they still come from the same plant. White chocolate is lovely. You're a crazy person who likes pineapple on their pizza, so whose advice are we listening to? What? Thanks again, everybody, for being here. We're just kind of touching up the shaded area over here. But yeah, and then Bloody Marys, it's got all those nasty things in it. Then they throw a stick of celery in it on top. And not many people are going, I'm hungry. You know what I want? A big stick of celery. Yeah. Come on now. Yes, dark chocolate is my favorite too, Jim Brentar. Dark, then white, and then milk. Milk chocolate comes in third place in my book. Sorry, that's just the way it is. No. Carob, wash your mouth out with soap, Bobby. No. Necco wafers, yeah. I don't care for them so much anymore. I used to be Necco wafer friendly. Now, not so much. So, unlike you, who took something gross like pineapple on pizza, who hated it for years, and suddenly one day you decided it was okay. So, we could You could tack that up to just your age, maybe. Maybe your taste buds are going. I don't know. Women your age, Bobby. Women your age. Look up on the internet. You can find a Bloody Mary with an entire chicken stuck in it. Where on the internet are you finding that, Mr. Brentar? Did you see that, Bobby? What kind of craziness? Now, let's see. Somebody should tell Johnny Smallpepper about that. He might be interested in a drink that has a whole chicken in it. So that might be right up his alley. It might be. He likes crazy stuff like that. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. I really, truly appreciate it. I like it. I like it a lot. Making a drink with Clamato, then sticking a chicken in it. There are some psychos out there, and Johnny just might be one of them. So. Yeah, I already sang Kathmandu, Floyd. Floyd likes to. His default singing voice is Bruce Springsteen. So if he's in trouble in a song, he'll just, revert back to singing like Bruce Springsteen. You are, yes. See, Johnny still he is so psycho. Yes. You gonna try that, Johnny? You gonna try a big chicken in your drink? I think I'm going to Kathmandu. Really, really where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here, that's what I'm gonna do. Kathmandu. I think it's really where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here, I'm gonna Kathmandu. Got no kick against the West Coast. Warner Brothers are such good hosts. I'll raise my whiskey glass and give them a toast. I'm sure they know it's true. I got no rap against the southern states. Every time I've been there, it's been great. But now I'm leaving and I can't be late. Until myself be true. That's why I'm going to Kathmandu. Up to the mountains where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here, that's what I'm gonna do. Kathmandu. Really, really where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here, I'm gonna Kathmandu. I got no quarrel with the Midwest. Folks out there are giving me their best. And the guest, show them too. I'm tired of looking at the TV news. Tired of driving hard and paying dues. I figure, baby, I got nothing to lose. I'm tired of being blue. That's why I'm going to Kathmandu. Up to the mountains where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here, that's what I'm gonna do. Kathmandu. Take me, baby, cause I'm going with you. If I ever get out of here, I'm gonna Kathmandu. Woo! Yeah. That Bruce Springsteen, he needs to sit down and be quiet. We've all heard enough from the so-called boss. Thank you, I can see it. Johnny says, Bruce can kiss my ass. I agree with that sentiment. Yes, I do. Well, I mean, he's had enough. I think he needs to sit down and behave himself. What is he, 75 years old now? Sit down, Springsteen. Enough's enough. I know, but what I was saying, Jim Brentar, is that Floyd Bingo's default singing voice is the Springsteen voice when he's singing. I ain't got nothing against the East Coast. Y'all want some people where they got the most. New York City's like a friendly ghost. It seems to pass right through. I know I'm gonna miss the USA. I guess I'll miss it every single day. But no one loves me here anyway. I know my players do. The one that's going to Kathmandu. Up to the mountains where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here, that's what I'm gonna do. Kathmandu. Really, really where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here. If I ever get out of here. If I ever get out of here. Gonna Kathmandu. Ooh, ooh, oh yeah. That's how you sing it, Floyd. Bingo. That's what I'm telling you. I love this goofy microphone. Oh, and Johnny, Mr. Wanna Hear Me Cut Loose. There was a little cutting loose right there for you. But Johnny, go listen to what I did for Floyd last night. I sang a song from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, It's You I Like, and I sang it for Floyd Bingo. So check that out, Johnny. You want to hear me cut loose? Well, go listen to that one, buddy. Better pour yourself a big glass of wild turkey and then listen to that. I was telling everybody that was your signature drink. Kathmandu is very high, yes. I heard, weren't they having earthquakes in Kathmandu? Of course, where aren't they having earthquakes now, you know? All right, I don't want to, I'm going to have to get up close to make sure her eyes are okay. And I don't want to do that. I just painted here and I don't want to smudge and smear. But I'd say we're just about getting there. I think the hair's looking really good. There's a lot of curls because it's her wedding photo. So she had lots and lots of pretty curls. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Well, thank you, everybody. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go too much farther with it. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to do any more right here, right now, tonight on the eyes, because I think I've just about got it. But I don't want to smear and smudge what I just did, so. And that's okay. I would rather wait maybe for one more time and see if I can't go at a time live when Handicapped Traveler can actually be here for the rest of it. Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell, brand new shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Walk with me, Floyd Bingo, through the park and by the tree. We will rest upon the ground, look at all the bugs we found, safely walk to school without a sound. Safely walk to school without a sound. Johnny. Oh, here we are, no one else. We walk to school all by ourselves. There's dirt on our uniforms, chasing all the ants and worms. We clean up and now it's time to learn. We clean up and now it's time to learn. Numbers, letters, learn to spell, nouns and books and show and tell. Playtime we will throw the ball, back to class, through the hall. Secret mark right against the wall. Teacher marks our hide against the wall.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
We don't notice any time pass. We don't notice anything. We sit side by side in every class. Teacher thinks that I look funny, but she likes the way you sing. Tonight I dream while I'm in bed, and silly thoughts go through my head about the bugs and the alphabet. And when I wake tomorrow, I'll bet that you and I will walk together again. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yes, that I can tell that we are gonna be friends. It is me, Bobby. Really? Did you think I put in the movie and played? Ugh. Okay, Floyd, we just heard this one. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Let me find another one here. Hold on, hold on. Okay, there we go. Floyd and I are trying to work on Bridge Over Troubled Water. Go check out Floyd's live stream from a few hours ago where he was doing like this. I don't even have any words. Just go look. It's not a long stream. Oh my goodness. Feeling small when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. Ooh. Well, it's John Lucas. Is that my new friend John, the reselling guy? Hello, John. Good to see you. Welcome to Nez Studios. I just met John recently. Where did I meet you, John? Was it at Tuber Chat? All right. Well, good to see you, John. How are you? This is what I do. I take prayer requests. If anybody ever has any prayer requests, I'm very happy to pray for you in the name of Jesus. And you can put your request in the chat. You can email me. My email is in the description. I sing, I do goofy stuff, and I paint and draw and things like that. Yes, with Tuber Chat. Thank you, John. Let everybody say hi to John. He's a new visitor here to Nez Studios. Let me show you, John, what I've been working on. This is a commission. Her name's Kathie. It's the late wife of Handicapped Traveler. I don't know if you've met Handicapped Traveler on the tube, possibly at Tuber Chat. Here is the photo of his wife, his dearly departed Kathie. And I'm just kind of touching it up a little bit here. And we're listening to my dear friend Floyd Bingo. Thank you, Johnny, for sharing John the Reseller's link in the chat. Thank you so much. Well, John, I'm happy you stopped by. That's what we play around, we have fun. Some people run their yap and pick on each other, isn't that right, Johnny? So do check out Johnny Smallpepper, John. John and John should, be buddies on them. Floyd single. Oh my goodness. But this is what I do, John. Thank you so much for coming by. If it's, not your cup of tea, hey, I'm happy at least you stopped by. And there are plenty of good people you can meet if you come in here again. Certainly, you'll make some other friends along the way. So thank you, John, for coming by. Check out John the Reseller. Oh, okay, Johnny. Yeah, Johnny, go listen to what I did for Floyd last night. You want to hear me cut loose? Stop yelling at me about, oh, you gotta let loose. Well, I did. Bobby, wouldn't you like $1 for every time you heard me sing this song? Be on my way. Time is growing near. Train is going See it in your eyes, love beneath your tears. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you for following Johnny. Johnny eats hot peppers and uh, educates people about hot peppers, and me and a couple of our peppery friends get together on his live stream, and we eat hot peppers together. Yeah, I said me too. So you want to laugh at me eating hot peppers with Johnny? Go catch Johnny's live stream when me and Dan the Man and Pappy are up there eating hot peppers. Well, thank you so much for coming by. Yes, Wisconsin Greg has been a long-time supporter and friend of mine, John. So you'll meet good people in here. You'll meet some crazy people too, but you'll meet a lot of good people. And some of the crazy people are also the same good people. I'm just saying. I'm playing with my goofy microphone, my Temu microphone. But this is what I do, John. Thank you so much, John. I'm really liking how those curls in her hair are looking. I really do. Temu does have some good stuff. Now, you got to be careful like you do anywhere, but I've had nothing but good experiences with Temu. You, babe, whenever I get weary and I've had enough, feel like giving up, it's you, babe, giving me the courage and the strength I need. Please believe that it's true. Babe, I love you. Well, there's Puck Elf. Were your elf ears itching, Puck Elf? I was wondering where you were. John, meet Puck Elf. Puck Elf is our friend in Australia, also very artsy and creative. Know the feeling, trying to forget. I don't know that name, Puck Elf. I'll be lonely without you. I'll need your love to see me through. Please believe me, my heart is in your hands. I did, Puck. You, babe, I love you. Babe, I love you. Ooh, babe. Yeah, Bobby would like $1 for every time she ever heard me sing that at karaoke, I'm sure. Thank you, Floyd. Well, thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much. Are you leaving, Johnny? Well, I'm glad you came by, Johnny. God bless you, sir. I love you. I pick on him a lot, but I do love that Johnny. Of course, I give what I get. Isn't that right, Johnny? Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Puck Elf. I'm really loving the hair too. Yes. Good night, Johnny. I love you. Worst of times, and you believe it's true. When your politicians rape and kill your babies and hide. Oh, that Floyd. Yeah, I was mentioning your name, Puck. I was like, where is that Puck Elf? If the world just passed us by, baby, I know I wouldn't have to cry. And there she is there. I really don't want to mess with this much more. I think we're pretty much done. I would like to take time to add a little more to the lace. There's not much lace. I mean, I've done all the lace that's on her dress that's seen in the photo. I just I don't want to mess up what I've done. But that hair, yeah, I love the hair. I think the hair is just about there. Lots of beautiful curls. Maybe I can go over here and add a little bit of the contrast in the curls going on over here. Not too dark because the light's coming from that side. Huck, are you working on anything in particular right now? Been making any wonderful things over there? Do you like it, Wisconsin? Thank you so much. I just wish this wasn't such a yellow light. But, we're using it. What can I say? And the photo itself has a yellowish light to it. All right. And I don't have the setup with me right now where I can put the camera overhead. So I've got to just do what I can with what I got. Oh, you got a chemical burn on your leg? Oh, no. Oh, well. I'm sorry you're not having a good day, Puck. Well, I'm glad you came here, Puck. This is a safe space. I kind of had a rough day myself, Puck. Well, just relax now and just enjoy a little time hanging out with us, Puck. Oh, is he singing the Rose?
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
That drowns tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger and endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, it's only seed. Everybody knows this one. It's the heart, afraid of breaking, that never learns to dance. It's the dream, afraid of waking, that never takes a chance. It's the ones who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying, that never learns to live. When the night's been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong. Just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies the sea with the sons of love. In the spring becomes the rose. See, we gotta sing that one together now. I gotta record one, just me singing with him, that one. Oh, I gotta switch the next song so I don't get in trouble. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Wisconsin. It is like the good old days, isn't it? It really, really is. Okay, yeah, then Floyd did this one day and I laughed my butt off. I shared it out in my community post, and all I said was, I have no words. Oh my goodness. Let me show you. I've got to show you. I have no words for it. Por ti seré, yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero. And if you watch him singing this on the video, you'll see a price tag hanging off his sombrero like Minnie Pearl. It's great. There we go. I know. See what you're missing? Go sub to Floyd Bingo. If you like crazy stuff like that. There's a reason me and Floyd get along so well. That's one of them right there. We were estranged for a couple of years. We weren't speaking to each other for like 4 years. And then we made up. Aw, you're sub to Floyd. Aw. I know sometimes it gets a little wild over on Floyd's channel, but he really does have a beautiful voice when he's behaving himself, and when he actually learns the song and sings the appropriate words. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, help that Floyd Bingo get to 1K. He's almost there. He's like 2 subs away. All right. Well, I think I'm just going to stop. I've been going at this for 1 hour and 23 minutes. And I really don't want to do much more without having... I'm going to have to let this, what I did tonight, dry. It takes a little more work than what I thought it was going to tonight. But then I want to make sure I get the eyes right. But I can't do it right now because I'll smudge it, and we don't want to smudge it. Okay, I like that, but I don't want to hear that one right now. Let's sing Desperado. Let's sing that one with Floyd. Remember to love one another, to pray for one another, and to forgive one another and forgive yourself, and have no fear at any time. On or off the tubes. Especially now with all the crazy stuff going on. Why don't you come to your senses? Fill out riding fences. For so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. I know that you got your reasons. Things that are pleasing you hurt you somehow. What do you guys think? Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. beat you if she's able. The Queen of Hearts is always your best bet. I don't know, I feel like I need to put a little more shadow in. It seems to me some fine things might be laid upon your table, but you only want the ones you can't get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting any younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. Freedom, oh, freedom. Well, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the winter time? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. Losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Oh, desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you. For it's too late. Very good, very good. Pammy Clyde. Hi, Pammy. I love you, Pammy. How are you doing? Are you all right, Pammy? What's happening? All right, let's pull this shadow out a little bit farther. Not much. Gently, gently. Just softly, softly, softly. Oh, you just woke up from a nap. Okay, cool. Nap. You sang too early, Floyd. Hey, get so many problems. Why do we lose so many tears? Oh, so you go again when the leading man appears. Oh, it's the same thing. Can't you see we got everything going on and on and on? Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Every time. All right, Bobby. Good night, honey. I love you. Thank you for coming. We're going to get out of here pretty soon. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. I hope Dan is happy with the progress I've made. Pammy, are you all right? Tell me how you're doing real quick. Let me stand up and get a good view of this. I know it looks on an angle. So there we go there. And then we've got her beautiful face right there. I think we've got her. What do you guys think? I think I'm just about there. There's what's left are just some tiny. I want to make sure I've got the hazel in the eyes correct. I want to make sure that I want to define the lace parts of her dress, but this was hard to do. This is probably the hardest part of the whole painting, was rendering this lace part right here. And this is a sheer fabric, not cut out, and then a real light, it's a light fabric. I got ivory, light ivory, almost like an antique white. So I'd say we've just about got it, other than some tiny. But yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving that. But I'm not going to sign it and call it done until I have Handicapped Traveler's seal of approval. So I don't want to overdo it. I've learned that if you overwork oils too much too soon, you can really F it up and make it muddy and clumpy and, so. Oh, is that Puck Elf on a different channel? Oh, okay. Well, hold on, Puck Elf. If that's you, I'm going to make sure you branch on that channel too. Okay, hold on. There you go. Yeah, that's Puck Elf's other channel. So, yeah, drop your link for that channel. Oh, you're not racist. You can't pay no mind to what some of these terrible people have to say. So we're going to get out of here. It's been an hour and a half. I think I've made some really good progress. We're very, very close to being done. I said I was circling the airport of being done. I say we've landed, but people are not allowed to get off the airplane yet. So we've landed. We've hit the tarmac, but nobody's allowed to get up. Seatbelts still got to be on, and you got to wait for the captain to say, okay, so Captain Dan, Captain Handicapped Traveler's got to give us the okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. And God willing, I'll see you guys again here real soon, right here in Nez Studios. Thank you all for joining me. When am I going to go live again? I have a moderating commitment on Friday nights and Sunday nights, but that's only till like maybe 10 p.m. So I may do a late night tomorrow evening, or maybe I'll go Saturday. We'll see. I'll check in with Handicapped Traveler and see if he can do anything this weekend as far as coming to a stream. But I got to check and see what his schedule is like. Thank you so much. I love you. Shout out to Grandma Lynn. Shout out to Sydney Cat. Shout out to Floyd Bingo. Shout out to Wisconsin Greg, who's been a wonderful supporter, and he's been hyping me. I've been getting hypes now, Greg. Thank you so much. And shout out to Bobby. Shout out to Johnny Smallpepper. Shout out to Puck Elf. Shout out to 351 Cleveland, who was the first one here tonight. To John P. Adventures. Shout out to my friend Super Dave. Where you at, Super Dave? There's something going on. Shout out to Pammy. I love you. There you go. Your last chance to throw your link out there. But I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say time to stop and check in with Dan and see what's left that needs to be done. But thank you all for being here. And I love you guys. God bless you. Stay strong. Don't lose your sight of your critical thinking. Go to the library while you still can. Buy old books and encyclopedias while you still can. You'll know why. And help those people who are homeless right now. Give people water, food, whatever you can. There's people that have been displaced, people who have nowhere to go in this heat. Please help them out. And be kind to those animals, too. Oh, uh-oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Elf, but you're always welcome here. I love you. God bless you. And shout out again to Billy. I love you. Studio 54 in Gold Coast, Australia. God bless you. I love you. Good night. Now, how do I get out of here?